Shri Parashakti Vidyala CBSE Class 6th Subject English.
Good morning, students. Welcome to 6th Standard English class. Today we are going to see 5th unit, a different kind of school. The heading of the lesson is a different kind of school. How is the school different? Let's see in this chapter. We generally associate the school with education, but apart from education, school also teacher. Many core values compassion, kindness, thoughtfulness, doing some of the values. In Miss Beam's school also these values taught to the children, but in a very different way. In what way? Let's see in this chapter. Take your book, take page number 56. I heard here a great deal about Miss Beam's school, but not till last week did the chance come to visit it. Great deal means to a, to a great extent. To a great extent. The narrator is saying that he heard a lot about Miss Beam's school, but he got a chance to visit it the previous week. When I arrived, there was no one in sight but a girl of about 12. Her eyes were covered with a bandage, means she had a blindfold on her eyes, and she was being led carefully between the flower birds by a little boy who was about 4 years younger. She stopped, and it looked like she asked him who had come. He seemed to be describing me to her. Then they passed on. Insight means to be seen. Here, when the narrator reached the school, no one was there except a 2 years old girl. Her eyes were covered with a bandage, and a 4 years old boy was guiding her between flower beds. She stopped as if to ask who had come. It seemed that he explained a visitor Beam's details to her. Then they passed on. See that point. Miss Beam was all that I had expected, middle aged, full of authority, yet kindly and understanding. Her hair was beginning to turn grey, and she had the kind of plump figure that is likely to be comforting to a homesick child. I asked her some questions about her teaching methods, which I had heard were simple. Here, kindly means friendly. Plump means stout. Plump means stout. Miss Beam was all that I had expected, middle aged, full of authority, yet kindly and understanding. Her hair was beginning to turn grey. Beginning to grey. As per the narrator expectation, Miss Beam was middle aged, dominating, friendly, and understanding. Her hair was tanning grey. She was fat and probably was trying to make a homesick child feel at ease. The author questioned her about the simple method she used for teaching. No more than is needed to help them to learn how to do things. Simple spelling, adding, subtracting, multiplying, and writing. The rest is done by reading to them and by interesting talks, during which they have to sit still and keep their hands quiet. There are practically no other lessons. Still means without moving. Her reply was that in her school they taught simply by helping them to learn simple spellings, adding, subtracting, multiplying, and writing skills. The rest of the learning was done by reading to them and conducting interesting talks, during which they were supposed to sit silently without moving. Except this, there were actually no other lessons. No other lessons. See fifth point. The real aim of this school is not so much to teach thought as to teach thoughtfulness, kindness to others, and being responsible citizens. Look out of the window a minute, will you? Responsible means aware of the duties. It means further she added that the actual aim of the school was to teach thoughtfulness to the students, to make them sensibly kind and concerned towards others, and to awaken them to their duties. Then she asked me to look out the window. I went to the window which overlooked a large garden and a playground at the back. What do you see, Miss Beam asked. Overlooked means have a view of something. Have a view of something from above. The narrator went to the window and viewed a large garden and a playground. Miss Beam asked him what he was able to see. See next page. I see some very beautiful grounds, I said, and a lot of jolly children. And a lot of jolly children. It pains me though to see that they are not all so healthy and active looking. When I came in, I saw one poor little girl being led about. She has some trouble with her eyes. Now I can see two more with the same difficulty. And there is a girl with a crutch watching the others at play. She seems to be a hopeless cripple. Hopeless means unfortunate. Hopeless, unfortunate, without hope. Cripple means disabled. Cripple means disabled. The narrator explained in this line what all he was able to see beautiful grounds, many cheerful children. He was sad to notice some children who were not very healthy and active. After coming in, he noticed a girl who had trouble with her eyes. Then he observed two more with the same kind of disability. He also noticed a girl with a crutch who was watching the other children at play. Perhaps she was lame. Mr. Beam laughed. Oh no, she said. She's not really lame. This is only her lamb day. The others are not blind either. It is only their blind day. Lamb day means day on which she acts as if she was lamb. I must have looked very surprised, for she laughed again. For she laughed again. At play means playing. Hopeless means without hope. Mr. Beam laughed and explained that she was not lame, rather it was her lamb day. The others are also not blind, but are observing their blind day. She laughed again at my astonished look. Laughed at my astonished look. See ninth point. This is very important part of our system to make our children appreciate and understand misfortune. We make them share in misfortune too. Each term, every child has one blind day, one lame day, one deaf day, one injured day, and one dumb day. During the blind day, their eyes are bandaged absolutely and they are on their honor not to beep. The bandage is put on overnight so they wake blind. This means that they need help with everything. Other children are given the duty of helping them and leading them about. They are learned so much this way, both the blind and the helpers. Misfortune means unfortunate condition or bad luck. Bandaged eyes or bandaged means they are blindfolded. Thereafter, she explained that to make their children appreciate, accept, and understand misfortune with the same mind as fortune, they have made such activities an essential part of their system. Each term, every child is supposed to observe on blind day, one lame day, one deaf day, one injured day, and one dumb day. And blind day, their eyes are blindfolded and they promise that the day not to peep at all. And this is done overnight so that they wake up in a blind like condition and get help for everything they do. Other children have the duty to help and guide them. This way, both the blind and the helpers learn a lot of things. There is no misery about it, Miss Beam continued. Everyone is very kind, and it is really something of a game. Before the day is over, though even the most thoughtless child realizes what misfortune is. Misery means unpleasantness. Thoughtless means careless. Mr. Beam further said that with this type of a game, even a very careless child learns to be responsible at the end of the day. The blind day is, of course, really the worst, but some of the children tell me that the dumb day is the most difficult. We cannot bandage the children's mouth, so they really have to exercise their willpower. Come into the garden and see for yourself how the children feel about it. No doubt the blind day no doubt that blind day was the worst, but according to some children, the dumb day was the most difficult, as mouths could not be bandaged. The children had to use their willpower in that case. Then she took him to the garden to let him to watch the children and their feelings himself. Mr. Beam led me to one of the bandaged girls. Here's a gentleman come to talk to you, said Miss Beam and left us. Come to talk means who has come to talk. Miss Beam took the narrator to the bandaged girls and after introducing to them, she left them. Don't you ever peep? Don't you ever peep? I asked the girl. Oh no, she exclaimed. That would be cheating, but I had no idea it was so awful to be blind. You can't see a thing. You feel you are going to be hit by something every moment. It's such a relief just to sit down. Sit down. The narrator asked the girls if every child has closely that would be cheating. Before this experience, she never realized that being blind was that bad. One was not able to see anything and at every step. One fears of being hit by something. Just sitting down was a comfort. Are your helpers kind to you? I asked. Fairly, but they are not as hurtful as I shall be when it is my turn. Those that have been blind already are the best helpers. It is perfectly ghastly not to see. I wish you'd try. Shall I lead you anywhere? I asked. Her further ghastly means causing fear and horror. He further asked her if her helpers were kind. Her response was positive, but according to her, the intensity of help and care was lesser. She would be a better helper during her turn. As per her statement, people who had experienced the blindness become better helpers as they were able to understand their position. The inability to see was scary and full of fear. She wished he could give it a try. Then he asked her if he could show her the way and help her to go anywhere. Have you all understood these 3 pages? Now you read these 3 pages. Next class we will see next page. Okay. Thank you, student.